Golly, we haven't even played a game yet, and we already missing some guys. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
Follow me on Twitch at ChewyIRL, as that's where I will be live streaming the games anytime the Washington Commanders play. I streamed the game yesterday versus the New York Jets, and I know some people probably was like, Juan, where are you at? I'm over on Twitch. So go ahead and give me a follow. And then secondly, join the Discord server, as I finally got one up and running, and we already got a couple people in here. It's going to be a place where you can have fun and be your authentic self. Enjoy the rest of the video. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about a major injury update and the final injury update before the Washington Commanders face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And also, the Washington Commanders just released a wide receiver. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We want to roll to 8,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate it if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. Don't forget, just in 2 days, it's game time. So I'm going to be over on Twitch, live streaming the game. Let's get to it, though. Link is down below in the description. So, god dang, we already missing some guys. And a guy that I was truly excited about, a guy that I felt like was going to contribute to this defense immediately. That is Johnny Newton. Johnny Newton has been ruled doubtful for this game on Sunday. And again, not to get too ahead of myself, not to try to get down or not to be that burr of bad news, but you got to understand, we recently drafted yet another defensive tackle prior to Johnny Newton just a couple years ago in Phidarian Mathis in the same exact round. And Phidarian Mathis up to this point has not been much of anything. And it's not because he's not talented. It's not because he's not skillful. It's because he has not been healthy. Now, I will say this. With Johnny Newton being doubtful and not being ready to go, I'd much rather that than to them force him out there and wanting him to play. However, I do also, on that same token, have to just warn you guys that we drafted in the second-round pick recently, a defensive tackle that also has dealt with injury concerns. Now, the difference is here, Johnny Newton came in to the NFL with the injury that he has, okay? So, again, I'm not going to get overly worried, but I also want to lay the table out for you, the pros and the cons. I'm not going to get overly worried, okay? Two things why I'm not going to get overly worried. We have enough depth there, and we have, enough starters in a sense and enough contributors to where Johnny Newton doesn't have to come back, okay? He can stay out for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it's too severe to put him on the injured reserve list for the next 4 weeks. I don't know if there's something that they're going to be toying with. But he definitely is going to be missed because he was somebody that I was truly excited about, and a guy that I feel like can help out Daron Payne, Jonathan Allen. Now, who's going to help fulfill those roles of, Johnny Newton in that sense he's going to be absent? Well, obviously, the main guys are Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen. Well, you say, Juan, to yourself, who is behind Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen? Well, the people that are behind Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen is a guy like Phil Math. Now remember, Phil Math is coming off of his best season the best game as a pro, if you ask me. Like, he had a phenomenal game in the final preseason show versus the Patriots. So hopefully he can take that into the next game and into the regular season. You also could have a guy like Dorrance Armstrong that can kick inside, Javonte Jean-Baptiste, who can also help out. And there are going to be different packages where we have different kind of looks, okay? You can also, send blitzes, send 4, send 5, send 6 at times if you feel like you're not getting enough interior pressure. So there's ways we could work around it, and I expect us to work around it, but I definitely have to mention a guy like Phidarian Mathis is a big blow because I was super excited about his arrival. Now, I do want to speak more onto the injury report. You have a guy like Brandon Coleman who is activated. He's been dealing with the injury all summer, all long. He is good to go, and Marcus Mariota is out. This is why I said Jeff Driscoll was a must keep, and this is probably why they decided to keep 3 quarterbacks, because Marcus Mariota is injury prone. That is the downfall of his career. My man has literally only played 1 possession in Washington, and he sustained an injury. I believe all summer long he was dealing with a lower extremity injury, and now as of recently it's been his chest. So thank God that we decided to keep on to Jeff Driscoll, because at some point in time I feel like he's going to be the QB2, and that has an opportunity to be the QB2 for the near future, unless they go with a guy like Sam Hartman. Again, I want JD5 out there. I hope he stays out there, and knock on some wood that he stays healthy, because I had no faith in Marcus Mariota. 1, ability to stay healthy, and 2, to keep us afloat and keep us competing. I think we honestly can compete with a guy like Jeff Driscoll or Sam Hartman if we need to for a couple games. But let's not even go down that road. It's just obviously precautionary reasons. So that's the injury report there. And then the Washington Commanders recently, just about an hour ago, cut wide receiver Byron Pringle. Again, he was brought in late into the training camp, into to the summer. So him being cut isn't really too much of a surprise. I actually was slightly surprised that he did make the roster, because I know he has the special teams ability to help out, but I just knew, like, when you're getting that signed that late, they don't really think highly of you. They just don't like what they're seeing from the rest of the group, so they want to see what you got. And he made the roster initially, but then we cut. I probably going to bring him back on a practice squad. We're probably making room for maybe another I don't know, quarterback maybe, or maybe another wide receiver besides him, or maybe we're making room for on the defensive side of the ball. Maybe you call up Chiggy and Newsom off the practice squad. Maybe you call up one of these young wide receivers, maybe Mitchell Tinsley, somebody that made the practice squad that you can come up to fulfill his role or something like that. Maybe. I don't know exactly why they cut him and what they plan on doing with the roster, open roster space. Let me see if John Kine posted anything on it. Nah, it's really nothing that they have not announced for Sunday as to what they plan on doing. So we'll see what they decide to do. But that's really all the news there. And then the final thing is that the Washington Commanders announced Jeremy Reeves, Terry McLaurin, and Cleveland Furrow as the 3 captains. And we know those aren't as big as a deal anymore, because they plan on switching out captains bi-weekly. It's no permanent captain. So I'm excited for Sunday. I really do think we're going to have a good opportunity to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again, I will be streaming that game, and obviously I am going to put out my preview tomorrow. So I do want to take a quick pause in today's video and give a huge shout out to SeatGeek. As you guys know, SeatGeek is the sponsor on the channel, and right now, although you can get $20 off your first purchase by punching in the promo code JuanGotti on SeatGeek. You can get $20 off your first purchase by punching in the promo code JuanGotti on SeatGeek. And let's just say you already bought your tickets to the game. Well, you know you have to pay for parking, whether you're at FedEx or whether you're on the road, or Northwest Federal Credit Union, or on the road. You have to pay for parking. So you can pay for parking with that $20 off promo code too. Y'all enjoy that and use it wisely and smartly, because it is a limited time offer. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. As always, being boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. You have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy. Peace.